With the upcoming bull run in cryptocurrency right around the corner, I feel like it's really important that we sit here and talk about the 3 mistakes that you have to avoid. And trust me when I tell you this, I know these mistakes firsthand because I made them as I was new to cryptocurrency back in late 2020, early 2021. Yeah, I bought a little bit of Bitcoin way back in 2017, but I had no idea what I was doing. But I really started to get into crypto heavily in late 2020. Started making content here on YouTube in 2021. But as the saying goes, you have to go through an entire market cycle to really understand the do's and don'ts in this cryptocurrency environment. Now, every trade and every asset is not made equal. And I want to talk a little bit about that in this video and give you, again, the 3 mistakes you have to avoid if you want to come out on the other side of this next crypto bull run a little bit richer. And I think everybody would like to know how to do that. And everybody would like a little bit more money in their accounts. So if you like the sounds of that, guys, smash the like button, subscribe down below. Appreciate that so much. And I'm just going to talk at you guys for a minute, give you guys my story. I got in back in late 2020, early 2021, and I got in with $7,000. And I'll tell you this, I did okay because I learned a little bit and I was a quick learner on the fly, but I made some big mistakes that cost me some big time money that I'm not going to let happen again in this bull cycle. And mistake number 1 was emotional trading. And I'm going to talk about emotional trading first and foremost, what it is, what I mean, and how I've combated this problem to be more prepared for 2025, which we think will be the next bull run. Emotional trading could be a couple different things, right? Number 1, it could be panic selling during a market downturn. And we could see panic selling both happen at the start of a bear run or even during a bull run, right? Where we think, oh my gosh, I've got to take all my profits out. There will be dips in a bull market, right? But it can also be chasing FOMO, this fear of missing out, right? During a bull run, which can lead to poor decision-making and losses. So how do we combat this issue? How do we make sure that we're not trading on emotion? Well, with every asset that I am currently in, I now have a Word document that shows my entry point, my overall average cost, how much money I have in, the percentage of my overall portfolio that it represents, and my profit-taking plan. Sometimes the profit-taking plan is to get all the way out at this particular level. Other times it's to take 20% out here, 30%, take another 10% out here, and so on and so forth. The goal is, when this time comes, when we see prices going up, I already have my plan in place. I don't have to think, because the minute we start going on social media and hearing this person and we're going this way, we're going that way, oh my gosh, we're going to go up another 100%. Now we're in our own head, and now we begin to make emotional trades rather than make our decisions that were predetermined. Now listen, sometimes you will sell a little bit too early and the price will go up again. That's okay. A win is a win. And that is one other big thing that I learned in this previous cycle. Don't get greedy. Have a plan, stick to it, and when you win, be happy with the win and move on. You can always get back into that asset and win another time in a smaller time frame. This is something very important that I learned in this last cycle. Now, in addition to that, the second biggest mistake, and there's a couple things combined here. The second biggest mistake that I made, that I think a lot of people will make again, and hopefully this video finds you well so you don't make these mistakes that I did, is over trading. This frequent buying and selling of cryptos, like you're jumping ship, right? Now, there's one thing if you're jumping ship and you're trading and you're an actual trader, right? By the way, I've got a platform, XT Algo. If you guys are interested, link down below. It's a great platform. It's a great tool, which I think everybody should have one. 85% of traders have a tool. But if you're just kind of looking to make gains in the bull run, you don't want to be jumping in and out of assets because you're going to get drilled with high transaction fees. If you're on the decentralized side, reduced profits. There's fees on the centralized side. Over trading is often driven by what we talked about in that first mistake, emotional decisions and impulsive decisions that can result in losses rather than calculated decisions that are already thought out and you already have a plan, right? So over trading was one of the biggest issues that I saw in this last bull run, and I definitely made a ton of mistakes and lost out on money because I just didn't stay in one that I felt really good about to begin with. It went down 5 to 10%. And then I jumped out because I go, oh, it's going to go down forever. And let me get back into this one. And then all of a sudden, a week later, because we're in a bull run, that one that I just got out of is now up 20%. And I just missed out on all those gains, right? The other thing, and lastly, what I want to mention here is over leveraging yourself. This is something that is so important. And I only did this a few times, but it really, really hurt me, right? So trading with so much leverage or just putting so much into it where you don't really have that money. And it could then force you to go sell out other investments that you're up in just to rekindle your losses. Keeping a well-diversified portfolio, living well below your means, and taking care of all of those sort of things first. I know it sounds cliche, but it's so important because you're going to find all these shiny new objects, but you have to ask yourself, okay, do I have enough to do all of these basic things in life first? And am I okay losing this money, right? Will I be okay? Does my life change, right? So using leverage without a deep understanding of the risks can lead to margin calls and liquidation, and there will be a ton of people posting on social media, look what I just did, look at this leverage call, I just made 1,042x, right? Be careful and educate yourself first and foremost before you even try leverage trading. By the way, I've never even tried it. I don't trust myself because I'm already a degenerate in crypto. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. But I slowly want to stack up wins, right? I'm in this thing for the long haul. I want to slowly stack up wins over time, and that's my plan. I want to be here for the long term, but I also want to take profits along the way. So those are the three biggest mistakes I saw that I made. And look at these prices, guys. The good days are coming. I'm telling you, I'm looking at some of these top cryptos like XRP, Solana, Cardano, oh my gosh, Chainlink, Polygon. We're going to have opportunities of a lifetime. So make sure you're prepared. Don't make the same mistakes I made. And let's make a bunch of money in this next crypto bull run in 2025. Make sure you guys subscribe down below for more content like this. Smash that like button and share this with a friend because I definitely think it'll help. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.